It's Tech Lid, and we're bullish. The stampede is coming, baby. In this video, we will be talking about the cryptocurrency Dogecoin. We have an article here from the Motley Fool. The headliner reads, Dogecoin has no competitive advantages, but these stocks do. So right away, right off the bat, we could see that they're going to compare Dogecoin to some of these stocks which they believe have a competitive advantage. Let's get right into that article. For well over a century, few investment vehicles have helped people richer than the stock market. The market may not go up every year or always outperform other classes, such as gold or bonds, but its average annual return runs circles around the average yearly return of other assets. So let's take a look what they're talking about. Over the past decade, this thesis of stock market superiority has been called into question by the rise of cryptocurrencies. Look, in particular, retail investors have flocked to joke-based digital currency Dogecoin, which gained as much as 27,000% in a 6-month stretch between early November and May. Okay, so here's the thing. Right away, you could tell that the article kind of probably is heading in the direction of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is what they want to convey, this is what they want to portray. But look at that, people. Dogecoin raked in 27,000% in a 6-month stretch. We cannot make this up, people. If this isn't a financial advantage, I don't know what is. 27,000%? Whoever got anywhere near that, congratulations to you. That was a huge move. A huge win for Dogecoin and anyone supporting Dogecoin that had got in and made anywhere near those profits. Outstanding. Look at that. Come on. What a beautiful creature. Look at that dog. Okay, so let's continue. Dogecoin is a dud because it lacks competitive advantages. In the eyes of Dogecoin optimists, their meme coin is the future world's currency. They believe they're getting in well before broad-based adoption occurs, but there's only one glaring problem with their thesis. The people's currency, as Dogecoins came to be known, has absolutely no competitive advantages. Dogecoin hodlers regularly point to its lower relative transaction fees to the big two in crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum, but that overlooks the other side of the equation. A number of other popular cryptocurrencies charge a fraction of what Dogecoin does per transaction. In no particular order, these include Nano, Ripple, IOTA, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Ethereum Classic, Digibyte, etc., etc. They are right in that sense, but Dogecoin, for the most part, does have lower transaction fees compared to Bitcoin. Now, this is the thing. All this stuff about Dogecoin being the world's currency, I really don't think that any Dogecoin people in the community have ever said this. All that was said that Dogecoin could be used as a cryptocurrency and it could be currency for the people. That is true. It has been said Dogecoin is the people's currency. But all of this world currency stuff, we know that's not for Dogecoin. If anything, in my opinion, XRP could possibly be the world's currency. But to say that Dogecoin is not a currency, you're flat out discrediting the potential and the true potential that Dogecoin possesses. It could no doubt be a currency that could be used. So don't get it twisted. Dogecoin is most definitely a currency. Okay, and now it keeps on and says, unlike Dogecoin, these stocks have real-world competitive advantages. The fact is that Dogecoin is nothing more than a hyped asset with virtually no real-world utility. The good news is you can choose to put your money to work in stocks that do offer tangible competitive advantages, and they'll likely make you far more money than Dogecoin ever will. Okay, they're gonna make you far more money than Dogecoin ever will, they say. But yet they opened up the article with this, and let's go back at it. 27,000% gains. Who are these people kidding? This is clearly a FUD article, but they do have some interesting facts, and that's why I try to provide these kind of videos, because at the end of the day, you need to see the good that is going on and also the bad. Definitely they have some good interesting facts here, but the cold hard facts that everyone knows and understands is profit. 27,000% in 6 months. We know that was not a fluke. Will this ever occur in such a big stretch? Maybe not. But I bet you Dogecoin can do a few 100%, maybe 1,000, 10,000% in the future. Because let's be honest, the price of the coin fluctuates. And if there's a big steep decline, I bet you many will jump on Dogecoin, and that's gonna ride up. There will be astronomical profits. Guarantee that. Of course, just remember, before we continue with this video, I am not a financial advisor. Always make sure to do your own due diligence and research when you invest in any type of market. When you do the homework and you do the research, you will come out winning. Bank on it. So now they're going to talk about a few stocks that have competitive advantages. The first one is SiriusXM. SiriusXM, what are they? They are a satellite radio operator, and they speak of them being effectively a legal monopoly. This is true. That is the competitive advantage that SiriusXM holds. But of course, just remember, this is going on in their company. So this is their competitors, which they don't have many of, if we're being honest. Another one, Costco Wholesale. Another well-known company with clear-cut competitive advantages that could make investors rich is warehouse club Costco Wholesale. Costco is riding a 12-year total return winning streak, aka their prices increase every single year for 12 years straight. So people are definitely making money with Costco. But this is the thing about Costco, I feel. There are also other competitors. There's other providers that have this wholesale kind of style. Are they at the level of Costco? No, probably not. But at the end of the day, we have Audi's, we have other places like that are trying to compete with Costco. And can Costco ride this up forever parabolically? I don't think so. I think at one point or another they'll have a serious competitor, but it's not the only type of company in its space. The other one here is Alphabet. This, of course, is Google. As many of you know, Google is definitely a monster. And I've always said this about Google. The world runs on Google. You want to search something real quick? What's the first thing you go to? Google.com. Nobody's using the provider that Apple has or any other companies to Google search something. Come on, literally, it's when someone wants to find out information, they say Google it. That's how familiar the term has become, and it is the go-to move. Look at this. Google has dominance. The next closest competitor is Microsoft's Bing at just over a 2% share. So Google is most definitely dominant. But it goes back to the point that we were making with everything about Dogecoin. Dogecoin, they say it has no competitive advantage, but look at this. According to the IB Times, there are 48 companies accepting Dogecoin in the US, mainly independent retailers, some restaurants, and service providers. This doesn't tell me that Dogecoin is useless. There's definitely a use case for this. Yes, it's only 48 companies according to this article, which was written when? Let's go all the way up if we can find a date. This is May 4th. So this is an older article. That number is probably higher than it is now. Look, the fact of the matter is Dogecoin really, it's taking off. More and more people are gonna start accepting it, so it will definitely be a currency of interest to the people. It's gonna be something that people gravitate towards, and they'll be able to use Dogecoin. So don't get it confused. It's not like Dogecoin is utterly and completely useless. That's not true. This thing was a penny, below a penny, and it's already gotten to where it is right now. At the current time of this video, Dogecoin goes for 24 cents. In one of my older videos, I had a resistance and support line. I believe this was one of the support lines. It's 24 cents, but it's closer to 23. Right now, Dogecoin is at 24 cents, but it's getting closer to that 25-cent mark. So it did break that support just slightly. So it's hovering and trying to make that big move up to where it was before. So yeah, Dogecoin, no competitive advantage. I clearly don't believe that. There is definitely an advantage to using Dogecoin. After all, look at that dog once again. Beautiful dog. Dogecoin, honestly, I think it's at a much better point than it was, let's say, a few years ago. Dogecoin was a complete joke that had no hope. That's no longer the case. Dogecoin has hope these days. So going forward, when I see these FUD articles, I always keep my eyes open, keep my ears open to anything being said as well. Look, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to give you guys some information. You could draw your conclusion from it. I feel Dogecoin came a long way. It was a joke. Me personally, I was one of the people that said it was a joke. But it ain't a joke no more. But that's because the proof is in the pudding. When you outperform things, when you surpass expectations, your perception of something can change. That's what's happened with Dogecoin. And I think Dogecoin could still run up. So for everyone that is calling Dogecoin over, it ain't over. So keep that in mind. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, go ahead, that's fine too. Give it a thumbs down. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell. Stay up to date, notified, and informed. Until the next time, peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.